Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another monthly favorites because it's that time of the month again. It's already a new month. Happy June. Did the rest of the year even happen? I don't know because I was home the whole time. As were you most likely. But nevertheless, even though I was home all month, I still do have some favorites as far as fashion, beauty, and lifestyle go that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'll be showing you guys those. But of course, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me some of your favorites that you were loving for May. And of course, please hit that red button if you are new to my channel. I'd love for you to subscribe and join my little community here on YouTube. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I also do have an upcoming Amazon favorites video this month, so you definitely want to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can be up to date on when that video comes out. But for right now, I'm gonna get into my other favorites for this month, so let's just jump into it. Okay then guys, for this month I am gonna go ahead and start out with beauty. I actually have a decent amount of beauty favorites this month. I know the last couple months have been just a little bit scarce as far as beauty goes, but for this month I did play around with some products and I have just a small handful here that I wanted to share with you guys. First thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was this peeling solution here from The Ordinary. I have actually been wanting this peeling solution for a long time. I felt like it was always sold out whenever I went to go get it, and then I found out that Sephora actually keeps this pretty well stocked, so I jumped on it when I saw that they had it. So this is a 10-minute exfoliating facial and it has AHA 30% and then BHA 2%. And this is actually supposedly a pretty powerful peeling solution. For this one, you just put it on your face and you're not supposed to leave it on any longer than 10 minutes. If you leave it on longer than 10 minutes, you're gonna run the risk of irritating your skin, and it'll gently exfoliate and peel off any dead skin cells and stuff like that. I really like this a lot. I noticed that whenever I use it right afterwards, my skin just looks very dewy and fresh, and it tends to have a nice glow after using this. So I try to use this 2 times a week. I definitely don't push it past that just because, again, it is a peeling solution, so I just want to make sure not to overuse it and irritate my skin. But it really has been like a really great addition to my skincare routine for those like couple days a week that I want to boost my skincare regimen. I'll put this in. Moving on to the eyes, I wanted to share 2 retinol eye creams with you guys. The first one is from Glow Recipe, and it is their Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. So first off, this packaging is just the most adorable packaging I've ever seen in my life. It's so freaking cute. I honestly die over Glow Recipe's packaging. I think that they have some of the cutest little containers and stuff, and I hadn't tried anything from Glow Recipe before. This is actually my first product, and they are a little bit of a pricier brand, so I thought that the eye sleeping mask would be a good one to start with because it is just like a smaller product. So when I was trying this for the first time, I was really looking to make sure that it wasn't going to irritate my skin or anything like that. I've only been using one eye cream for like the past year or so. It's the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream because I ran into a problem where any eye cream that I would try besides that one would give me irritation on my under eye skin. I'd end up with these dry, itchy, painful red rashes underneath my eyes, and it wasn't cute. So for a while I was only using that one, and I was really scared to use anything else. But the thing is that eye cream is just like more hydrating and illuminating. It gives your under eyes a nice glow and it really hydrates your under eyes, but it doesn't dig deep enough to combat like dark under eye circles, which is something that I've noticed I've developed in quarantine. I never used to notice really prominent dark eye circles before quarantine, but I guess the stress of it has really brought that out in me. Plus, it doesn't do anything for anti-aging, which is something that I've been wanting to address with my under eyes. I feel like my eyes are really where I'm starting to show my age a little bit more. I just turned 30 this year, so clearly that is a concern for me now. So I decided to give this one a try after figuring out that a different retinol eye cream that I'm gonna share with you guys here in a second didn't irritate me as well. I thought that maybe then this one would be good, and it is. It doesn't irritate my skin at all, which is a huge bonus. And I did notice that since I've been using this, that my under eye circles are definitely not as dark anymore. But besides the avocado and retinol in this also has coffee berry to help brighten, depuff, and treat the appearance of dark circles, which is mainly what I love this for. Like I said, it really does work for that, and it also just helps to address the loss of firmness and elasticity. So this is definitely a great one for those of us who are getting into our upper 20s, 30s, you know, we want to keep our eye area nice and tight, and this is definitely a good one. So this is what the cream looks like inside. I was actually really surprised. I thought it was going to be more of a jelly-like consistency, but it's actually more of a rich cream, which I actually really love. It feels very, very soothing and cooling on my under eyes at the end of the night. But like I said, this is $42, which depending on your budget is pretty hefty for an eye cream, which brings me to my next favorite, which is this one. This one is the Pixi Retinol Eye Cream. If you are looking for a retinol eye cream and the Glow Recipe one is a little bit steep in price for you, definitely check out this one. This one is only $22, and this one does help address the exact same issues: dark circles, puffiness, skin firmness, all of that stuff. And this was actually the first eye cream that I tried in a long time, and I didn't react to it, so it's definitely great if you have sensitive under eye skin. And this is what kind of prompted me to try the Glow Recipe one. This one does have the added bonus of actually helping to treat fine lines and wrinkles, so I do kind of rotate between the two. I will say though, the drawback on this one is that I feel like it really doesn't do as much for my dark circles as the Glow Recipe one. It does help them a little bit, but I think that the Glow Recipe one is better when it comes to under eye circles. But still, for a drugstore budget retinol eye cream, I think that this one is definitely a great one. And finally, for beauty, I have one makeup item, and this might shock some people, although it won't shock you if you've been watching the quarantine vlogs, but I have found a new concealer that I'm in love with. Don't get me wrong though, Tarte Shape Tape has my heart. It always will. It is the best concealer in the world to me. If I'm gonna reach for a concealer for like a special event or when I want my makeup to look absolutely perfect, I reach for Tarte Shape Tape every single time, without a doubt. But Shape Tape is a pretty heavy, thick concealer, and I didn't want to be wearing a concealer that heavy for my everyday makeup. And then especially now in quarantine, I like to do just a very, very light face. I will just like kind of spot conceal with concealer and then cover my under eyes. And also because Shape Tape is like my go-to for like a full glam face like this look, I always get my Tarte Shape Tape 2 to 3 shades lighter than the rest of my face. So it really doesn't help for spot concealing when I'm not wearing a ton of makeup to re-even out my face. So I've been on the hunt for a new everyday concealer, and I saw Stephanie Letta's, I think it's like one of her Sephora hauls, and she talked about this concealer. This one is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. So it's just very, very classic Dior packaging, very sophisticated, but I really, really love the doe foot applicator on this. It's nice and big, it's super fluffy and really, really soft. It feels really good on my under eyes. So I got mine in the shade 3N, and this one actually matches my skin almost perfectly. It's maybe just like a tad lighter, which is totally fine because I am still using this on my under eyes, so I do want to brighten that area up just a little bit. But this concealer is amazing. It's a more lighter weight formula than Tarte Shape Tape, but it still does give a good amount of coverage. On my under eyes, I tend to use a good amount, just because the first time I tried to use this, I did like a moderate amount and it didn't fully cover my under eye circles. But once I gave it a really, really good swipe of product and put a decent amount on, it definitely covered up and evened out my under eyes much better. But I am absolutely in love with this concealer for like when I'm just spot concealing and doing a very, very natural face. I can definitely get away with just wearing this concealer and my skin just looks like it's naturally flawless. It blends into your skin so well. It's just got a really, really good skin-like finish. And a nice bonus too is that it's pretty hydrating, so it does give my skin and my under eyes a nice kind of dewy, healthy glow. Then next up is fashion, and I just have like a couple of things that are mainly sneakers, but I will go ahead and start with the one non-sneaker fashion favorite, and that is these biker shorts from Adidas. Adidas is hands down my favorite athleisure wear brand. I don't know, there's something about Adidas that I just really, really love. So when I saw these biker shorts, I just totally fell in love. I am super, super into biker shorts, and specifically like longer mid-thigh biker shorts for this summertime. I just think that it's a very effortless but comfy, stylish look. There's a lot of different ways to dress up and style biker shorts. So that's something that I've definitely been doing a lot, is styling biker shorts into full-on outfits. And this has definitely been my favorite pair to style. This one has the classic Adidas 3 stripes down the side here, and then the little Adidas logo on the waist. And what I love about this is the length on these. These go to probably about like 3 or 4 inches above my knee, so they're a little bit longer, which I definitely don't mind with this one. And also too, I like that they kind of like suck me in just a little bit, not too much. They're definitely not shapewear, but they do kind of like form you enough so that they are a flattering fit. And this has just been like my go-to pair, whether I'm hanging around the house or if I'm running out to the grocery store, which is like for the most part like what I've been doing this whole quarantine. I did get to style these into a pretty great outfit once this month. I went out to shoot some Instagram photos with Michelle, and I did this with a little bustier, and I just like died over that outfit. It was like the perfect mix of sporty, edgy streetwear, just like such a good outfit. I would wear that outfit like every day. I loved it. And these shorts were absolutely the perfect bottom for it. And then just for reference, in these shorts, I did get a size small, and I would say I could have honestly gone down even to an extra small. They do run just a touch big, but they also are stretchy. So it's definitely something that I would recommend to size down on. Okay, then next up are sneakers, and I have 2 to show you guys. I have honestly just been looking for new running sneakers for a while now, and I finally found a pair, and these are honestly the most me running shoes that I could ever find. I love them so much, but like I said, Adidas is my favorite athleisure wear brand, and then also too, we all know, I love Star Wars. I'm obsessed. It's my favorite. So when I saw these, I just couldn't resist. These are Adidas Star Wars running shoes, you guys. Like, how perfect are these for me? The second I saw these, I was like, I have to have them, and it was absolutely fate. So these are actually kid shoes, and I have a size 5 foot, so I knew that I could fit into them. I got a size, God, what size did I get in kids? I usually get a 3.5 or a 4. I went with a 4. I went just a little touch bigger. For me personally, whenever it comes to kid shoes, I have a tendency to size up a half size just to ensure that they're gonna fit and be comfortable, because I've had experiences where I went with my true size in kid shoes and it was just like a little too snug. So I went up a half size with these, and these are perfect. They fit so great, and I just like am obsessed with all of the Star Wars detailing. These kind of have like a stormtrooper design, which I love. I'm obsessed. And what's great too is that they're actually still pretty stylish. Like if you saw these from a distance, you'd be like, oh, those are like really cute black and white running shoes. But when you get up close, you're like, oh damn, they're Star Wars. So obsessed. And also too, these have been great for running. I've been running in these all month up until I injured my calf a couple weeks ago, and these have just been perfect. They were so comfortable. The day I got them, I ran in them, and I didn't have any problems. They didn't need to be broken in at all. They were just like perfect from the second I put them on, and they've just gotten even better since I've been working them in. The next pair of sneakers was what I thought I was going to use as running shoes, but after going on a very long walk, I realized that they're probably better just for like walking or weightlifting, but not for running. But they are the Nike 2K Zooms. I have been wanting these for so long, you guys. I first saw these from Delaney Childs, and I was obsessed. I love the design on these. I think that they're really cool, super trendy, and I absolutely love that they are chunky gym shoes, which means that I can get 2 uses out of them, which is so perfect. These are the only shoes of mine that I feel like I can use for both the gym and for like styling a full-on outfit. I think that they're just like trendy and stylish enough that you can like wear these out and really like create a cool sporty streetwear look with these. I will say though, the laces are kind of crappy when it comes to working out, just because they come untied really easily. Just these types of laces, even like right now, you can see they're double knotted and they're already coming up and stuff. And then the reason why I wouldn't use these to run is because the back here is just a little bit tough, and after you've been walking for a while or running even just for a little bit, it does kind of like wear down your skin in the back. So I would definitely say to just reserve these more for streetwear or just like for weightlifting. Then moving on to some lifestyle favorites. The first one is something that I've been raving about all month long on my vlogs. I was so excited when we bought these, but they are these wood salad bowls from Target. This is from the brand Threshold. I think these are technically serving bowls, but these are the Ashwood bowls, and I love these. I have been on a salad bender all quarantine. I don't know what it is. I have at least one salad a day, and I really wanted aesthetic salad bowls that were big enough that I could toss my salad in, and these are them. These are just like so perfect. I love the depth on these, first off, because I can load up on a lot of stuff, and then also it's nice and big, so I have enough room to mix everything in, because I do prefer to pre-toss my salad as opposed to just like, I know some people like to dip their salad in the dressing to cut down on calories and stuff. I'm not like that. I want it fully tossed, and these have just been like my dream salad bowls. We got 2 of them. One of them right now we are using as a fruit bowl. It looks so beautiful as a fruit bowl, so I think we need to go get another one so that we can have 2 salad bowls and then one as a fruit bowl. But this has by far probably been my favorite quarantine purchase for this month. It served me so well during quarantine. I use these bowls literally once a day, so definitely it was an investment well spent. Then next up in lifestyle are a couple of food favorites. The first one, I'm gonna pre-apologize. I've been drinking it while I've been filming, so there's a little bit of lipstick on it. I was at the grocery store and I saw a new sparkling water brand that I hadn't seen before, and it is the AHA sparkling water brand. The one that I'm currently drinking right now is the strawberry cucumber, which is super refreshing, but my absolute favorite from them is the watermelon lime. I ran out of it and they were sold out of it at the grocery store, and I'm upset if that means that people have found out how good that flavor is and now we're selling it out, because I'm about to lose it if I don't get my hands on some of that. But I really want to try more from this sparkling water brand. First off, it's just really, really good. The watermelon lime and the strawberry cucumber are the 2 that I've tried so far, and both of them are fire. They're so good. Perfect level of flavor in them, and the perfect amount of carbonation as well. But I also want to try like a million other flavors from them. They have some of like the most interesting, strangest flavors I've seen. There's like some coffee flavor that they have. Let me see here. There's other ones. Okay, so here we go. They have citrus green tea, black cherry, and coffee. That's the one that's interesting, and I actually had a friend tell me that that one's actually really good, so I might try it. I just don't want to commit to buying a whole case of it, you know? Like, that's my only thing that I'm holding back on. But they also have orange and grapefruit. Apple and ginger is another one that I want to try, as well as the blueberry and pomegranate, and then they also have a peach and honey. But like I said, so far the lime and watermelon is like so amazing, even above other sparkling waters that I've tried. I think that that has to be one of my favorite sparkling water flavors that I've ever had. It's so good. But the strawberry cucumber one, highly recommend as well. So if you guys see AHA sparkling water in your grocery store, don't sleep on it. Find a flavor mix that appeals to you and try it. You will not be disappointed. Then last up is a new snack that I am so obsessed with. I believe that's seasonal, and yes, it comes from Trader Joe's, as do a lot of my favorite foods. But it is their oven baked cheese bites, very similar to Wisps, except for I don't think that this is necessarily Parmesan. It just says semi-aged cheese. It doesn't specify which cheese, but in particular, the one that I love is the Black Summer Truffle one. Oh my god, talk about a decadent snack. This is so freaking good. Like, my mouth is starting to water right now. I love truffle stuff. Like, whenever a restaurant has like truffle macaroni and cheese or anything like that, I am all over it. So when I saw that they had like a truffle cheese bite, I was like, stop, what is that? And I will tell you, when you open the bag, it is a strong truffle flavor that comes out of it, but I feel like whatever they put on the bites is the perfect amount because it's such a good balance of cheese and truffle. So if you are a truffle fan and you love cheese and you're really into those like Parmesan Wisps and stuff like that, definitely give these a try because they're so good. And having this feels like so gourmet as a snack. And whenever I pull these out, I'm like, I am the fanciest snacker ever. Okay, then my other favorite for this month, I guess, is tech. It's not really a lifestyle thing, but I can't show you. I will insert clips of it, but obviously it is my new camera. For those of you who don't know, I got a new camera. I'm currently filming on the Sony a6400 and I love it. It's probably my absolute favorite thing from this month. It's the best. Like, of all the things I've invested in, this is probably my favorite investment. The picture on this camera is just so incredible. I didn't realize like how good my camera could be. I thought that my old camera was pretty decent, but when I did the side-by-side of this camera and the other one, I was just like so blown away. It's so good. Besides the amazing picture on this camera, one of my favorite features on this is the Sony monitor setting. There's so many times where I'm out shooting or I'm out shooting with Michelle and we can't see what we're taking a picture of because of the glare from the sun behind us, but this camera has a setting where I can turn the monitor even brighter so that you can still see it even with the sun beaming down on you. It's so wonderful. And just in general, I've just like been so in love with the better quality of picture that I get from it. It's just like my new baby, and I'm so glad that I invested in it. And then lastly, I have a Netflix recommendation for you guys. I'm so freaking obsessed with this show, like to the point where I'm already rewatching it because I just finished watching their second season and I can't get enough. I need to keep rewatching it. And it is Selling Sunset. The second season just dropped not that long ago and Trevor introduced it to me. He's really into $1 Million Listing. We're both super into Flip or Flop, but Selling Sunset, I literally could not stop watching the show. If you like real estate shows, especially $1 Million Listing, like I said, and if you like The Hills, do you guys remember The Hills? That was like my favorite show back in the day. You are gonna love this show. It follows the Oppenheim Group, which sells these multi-million-dollar estates in Beverly Hills, overlooking the Sunset Strip and other areas too, but that's their main focus. And these houses that they show are absolutely beautiful. They're a dream. I don't think I'm ever gonna own anything like that in my lifetime, but you know, knock on wood, maybe. But then their office, besides the two brothers who head it, the rest of it's like all female, so of course there's drama, and I am not ashamed to say I love the drama. And the format of the shows and the way they present the drama and everything, it feels very Hills-like, and that's because one of the creators of the show is Adam DeVello, who was also one of the creators or producers or something. He had something to do with The Hills. I'm pretty positive he had a hand in the creation of The Hills, so it just feels like a cross between real estate and The Hills, and I love it so much. So if you're into those type of shows, highly recommend. I promise you, you'll watch one episode and then just like binge them all like I did. But they do have their third season coming out this August, so in just a couple of months from now. So that's actually kind of crazy that they just dropped season 2 and then season 3 is gonna come out like 2 or 3 months after that. So they're moving pretty fast. So definitely lots of time to catch up if you want to get into that show. But anyways, that was all of my favorites for May. As always, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want to try. Let me know what you've been loving. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.